Hey guys, Formula Yan back again, finally. I shouldn't say again, finally back after such a long time to talk about the F1 2021 trailer that just dropped. Basically, telling us there's a career mode coming, which is exciting. Not career mode, a story mode, sorry. Which is exciting. They gave us a little taste of that in 2019 where it was just basically F2, but now we are going to get it for 2021 and it seems like it's going to be bigger, not going to be maybe just 3 races as it was in 2019, sorry. And looking at this trailer, there was some interesting stuff from what I can remember from looking at it. There were 2 people that were talking that I could remember specifically. One seems like to be your rival. You have an altercation with him. Even you can see in some of the screenshots pushing and shoving with I'm assuming your rival, obviously. And then there's another guy talking, saying anything for our star driver. Now that's interesting. Is this a mechanic? Is this a new character like a what do you call him? The team principal? Is that a character coming in? Is it your agent? Does he have anything? It sounds like it's more team member, but also there's a Crofty moment where he basically talks about what's going on in the race. He's commentating obviously on a battle that's going on track, and when I heard that, it brought me back to F1 2019 where you had someone commentating the F2 fight that was going on, the scripted moment where you don't do anything, it happens, and he just basically tells you what's going on, so you know what you have to do during the race. And that made me think, how is this story mode going to play out? Is it going to be its own mode where start to finish you press you load up and you play, and then once you're done you leave that mode and then you go to your other modes? Or is it going to be just like in 2019, it's a part of career mode no matter what? Like you do your F2 season and then the story ends and then basically everybody's pointless, like Devin Butler and Lucas Weber. Like after that, after the story ends, they're basically just pointless. They're just made up drivers racing. And me personally, I did not enjoy that. But if there's something more afterwards, who knows what they've done? I think personally it would fit better if it was just its own story mode, kind of like the journey from EA from FIFA, where you start, you finish, and it's done. You don't play anymore. I feel like that gives them a little bit of more leeway, a little bit more freedom, because to be honest, it's probably going to be a linear story where it's just its own path. It's going to be your scripted moments where you're stuck to it. You can't do much. But that being said, in F1 2019, there were kind of 2 options. Where the first example of it was with the first race that you are scripted in, where you have an engine problem, and you have to decide whether or not to let your teammate through. And I believe, from my memory, that gave you 2 different cutscenes, whether or not you let him pass or not. So I'm assuming that's going to be a thing in this game. How many moments are going to be like that, and how many moments are going to be no matter what? This is how it happens. Is yet to be seen. Still, I don't know much. Maybe some other YouTubers I've seen, Arava post a video about the trailer. I don't know if he knows something extra, or if he's just giving what he believes might be going on. But we also need to wait. Maybe there might be another trailer, maybe explaining, maybe showing a little bit more what could happen. That's yet to happen. But hopefully we get something soon, because from the hype is this is around the hype season for F1. You know, a lot of gameplay starts to come out in a couple weeks, more trailers and stuff. And I would definitely want to see another trailer, a different trailer for this. Maybe explaining what categories we're going to be racing, because that's also another thing. Is it both F2 and F1, or is it just F1 or just F2? But from the trailer, it looked like there were F1 cars, so maybe off the start you're in F1. Um, Also, it'll be interesting to see if we have a voice as a character. Does our guy talk, or is he all quiet like previous, like every year? We never talk. So I think it would help the story if we had a character that would talk. You know, kind of keep you more invested, keep you more immersed with what's going on, rather than a guy coming up to you, pushing and shoving, yelling at you, and you don't say anything. Or how they do it, where they have another character that speaks your mind, but he's speaking for you, but he's not you, kind of thing. I would rather have a voice as a character. So that would be interesting. It would be interesting to see if interviews are going to have an effect, stuff like that. Race results, if those will have an effect without the script, how you do as a driver. That'd be interesting to see. But from the top of my head, I think that's pretty much all I got from that trailer. What I think, what it made me think about. Um, Please do leave in the comments what you think is coming. Like, what do you think is going to be in the story mode? What do you want to see? And if you agreed with what I was saying or disagreed, please leave in the comments. If you did enjoy, please do subscribe. I will be back. I will not be going on a 3-year hiatus, or how long has it been? 3, 4 years? It's been a long time. But thank you so much for joining me. Until the next video, guys, have a good one.